Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, back with another Grand Arena video. This one's my round 3 video. I didn't get to put up my round 2, had a lot of family stuff going on, a little bit of an emergency, so I wasn't able to get that one up. I did lose, so that was unfortunate. Didn't have a lot of time to do homework because of the aforementioned family emergency stuff going on. But I'm up against a tough opponent. Got killer relics, killer mods. So I changed up my strategy a little bit. I went light on defense. Here's what he's got. Up top, a Django Nest team. He's got Grievous with Watt there. And then a Rogue One team. Getting really frustrated by the Grievous with Watt. Unfortunately, my guild was a bit behind, so I'm still rocking a 6-star Gear 11 Watt, which does not help me. Down south, you can see he's got a Shock T Leftovers team. We're just going to go south and take these teams out. Start with this Newt team that he's got. And use CLS just because that way Han's going to shoot first. Take out Dooku right from the get-go. As I mentioned, this guy's got a lot of killer relics and killer mods. So he outspeeds me on like everything. So only way to guarantee I can get something done is to have Han go first. And that's why I had him kill Dooku before he could help speed up the team. Now I'm working on taking everybody else out. Got to watch out for that droideka there, because he'll turn around and one-shot somebody. I know I got to be kind of efficient going light on defense, not putting anything too hard down that my opponent will struggle to get through, because I need all my weapons to get through, his squads. At least that's my plan for this matchup anyway. But I'm going to show you guys how this round went, and you just, oh, man, I'm even going to include my ship battle, which I never do, because it was just crazy. So here's the Shock T team, and I just threw my Padme in here. She's been letting me down lately. I'm not really a big fan of Padme. I've used to use her against like Newt and stuff, and if they don't put Night Sisters down, I really don't have a use for Padme. So I chose to go ahead and use her here against these leftovers. Figure once I take Shock T out, a lot of people got Relic 7 Shock Ts nowadays, because we're all prepping for that cam mission, and then they just throw her with the leftover like Cody and Clone Sergeant and whatever else you got lying around, Qui-Gon, Zaris, whoever. So you're going to see a lot of these Shock T leftover teams popping up. Got to find a good way to deal with those that doesn't use anything too spectacular. So took out that team, didn't use, a whole lot. That way I saved some good firepower for the back. Open that up, and I see he did go ahead and set his Darth Revan team back there. His Darth Revan team greatly outspeeds mine, so I can't mirror match it. So I chose to use my General Skywalker here. You guys know this matchup if you, climb an arena with your General Skywalker. Well, look at that. I barely got to go, and already, his team's going, making moves. And he feared my whole team, which is bad for the banners. When you're trying to be efficient and get through your opponent with the best score you can, really sucks for the banners once you get that whole team fear without being able to take everybody out. And you can see there I had my 5s die off. Now I've got at least super clones. I'm stuck behind Malik's taunt though. And look, he just drains away, kills another one. And I'm trying to just make some progress. Got rid of his HK, thankfully. Skywalker stands back up. And I can get in some hits on Malik there. Almost took him out. And there we go. The counterattack did that. Just got 2 left standing to clean up here. But it's not going to be pretty because look at the health. 49 banners, which is horrible in an efficiency game. That's why I really don't like playing the efficiency game. But what can you do? I mean, everybody's got geared to the wall, first order, resistance now. I mean, everybody's gearing up their B and C teams for these events and stuff. So we have loads of teams, and we only had to put 7 down. You can see here I threw my first order against just a weak Karth team that he had put down, because that team really doesn't matter. It's just a placeholder. The teams that are really going to drain banners are that Darth Revan and then his Grievous with Watt. Those are always monsters to have to get through. This one's just like, whatever. And it lets him save some other decent team for offense. So trying to get all my banners recouped. And I went in underband, got 61 there. Cleared the whole bottom off. Now I just got to start working on the top zone. Again, Grievous, he's got bounty hunters, and then that Rogue One team. So we'll go after the Grievous team, and I've got my Darth Revan for that. It's really the next best thing I would think I could use. So throw that. Maybe I could have gone EP lead. I don't know. My EP is only, again, gear 12, and I'm risking that he's going to be just killed off in a hurry had I used him. So trying to get somebody low health so I can get death mark on GG. I do. I got Watt down low, so I got Grievous with the death mark. Hit him. Wasn't enough to kill him off, so he ended up doing his AoE and just hurting my whole team. And look at that. Now I'm down to just Malik and just my Bastilla Fallen. So, and he's still got his whole team except for Watt left. Which, again, this is killer on banners. And it's just unfortunate. I really can't wait till I get a Relic Watt, because mine's only G11 right now, so I got to be careful where I use him. I know if I put him under General Grievous myself, he wouldn't put up quite the same performance as a Relic Watt. So I'll be looking forward to that. Thankfully, with Malik and General Grievous, if you ever run the Grievous nuke team, you'll know that it can get really dicey when it's just a lone Malik left against Grievous. He doesn't really have the power to take him out on his own. Even with B1 there, he couldn't get it done. Now it just takes a minute because you got Malik and B1 is constantly regaining his stacks. So it's like take 2 steps forward, 1 step back every time. It just takes a little bit longer to get through. But at least at this point, I don't risk that I'm going to die and lose the match. Although, obviously, my banners are going to be horrible. So, killed the B1. 48 banners for that one. Again, terrible if you're going for an efficiency match. But what can you do? Now we got that Django with Nest, and I've got JKR left, so might as well go ahead and throw it here. That way I know it'll at least be able to take out the Nest without having to go a second battle, which you never want to do. So I used Anakin's AoE there to help clear the table. Just trying to mop up here against the Fets. Still got Ness over there in the yellow. And look at that, Revan's AoE took 2 of them out. And there we go. Got them all down, but only 57 for that matchup. Got through it at least in 1 battle. And now it's just his Rogue One, which again is another filler squad. It seems like we got to put a couple down each match, just as a placeholder to save, some good stuff for offense. So since I happen to have it left, I'll go ahead and use my tray here. And it's easy because obviously they rely on buffs and the taunt from Baze and the taunt from K2 and the heals, and they get absolutely none of that with this Traya team. I got EP in there as a 5th just because. I got the stuns, got the shocks, go after Jin, take her out. There's nothing you'll really learn from this match other than I was just trying to not lose any more banners than I had to, I guess. That's why I got Thrawn in there to help top up protection. It's tough to see who needs it sometimes because it could be just a little sliver gone and then that's a banner. But I'm knocking them down. taking out Cassian. Baze is stunned, so he's not going to do anything. And then we'll just take him out. Thought I had everybody topped up, but apparently not. Got 59 for that. Now here's something I never show because I hate ships. And, well, you'll kind of see why. I saved my negotiator. That way I know that I can cut through whatever my opponent puts down on defense. And so I've gone against a couple of rebel fleets, I would say. There's not too many of them left in my arena. But I thought, okay, I got 7-star negotiator and all that good stuff. I've had practice taking out this Falcon fleet. I'm going to leave a reinforcement off and maybe I can get a couple more points and get an undermanned battle. You know, my buddies tell me, leave a reinforcement off, get some extra points. So I go after Biggs. It does absolutely nothing. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I usually don't go after B-Stand because he goes under stealth. And then it's like you wasted your attack anyway. So focus on Biggs. Try and get him out of there as quick as possible. Took him out. Had B-Stand there. And then he just, healed himself. Okay. So we'll go after B-Stand. And look at that. He was able to take out my Anakin right there. And that's your primary damage dealer. So right away, I mean, that sucks. That's your main damage dealer gone. Got him out when I called in Ahsoka as a reinforcement there. Still got my Houndstooth, still got my 5s, doing okay there. Trying to get rid of this Phantom. Every time I get a chance to work on this Falcon, it seems like, there goes a reinforcement. But look at my Houndstooth, already up in the yellow. And that's my main tank, my cushion right there. And look at that. They went after Ahsoka when they had a chance. When they called in the Ghost for the reinforcement. Took out the Phantom. Now got the Ghost to deal with. So I'm trying to take him out. At this point, call in Plo. And you guys tell me if there's, some better strategy or something I could be doing for this. I was hoping to get it knocked out just real quick. And instead, it's like it's dragging out. I'm going through all my reinforcements. Look at that. Lost my main damage dealer that I had left. Ahsoka right there. Very unfortunate because now these other ones, they don't hit very hard. And they just don't do the same kind of job. So now it's down to me just against his Falcon again. Trying to make as much headway as I can with my big hits. And he gets calling, another reinforcement. It's beyond frustrating. And look at that. I lost my Houndstooth. I got 5s. I got Plo. And I brought in Sun Fac's ship as a tank. Thankfully, I had that. I'm glad I didn't leave 2 off, thinking, I'll just call in 2 reinforcements and be done. And look at that. Just his Falcon and his Cassian ship there just tearing me up. And I'm not used to this kind of battle with the Falcon dragging on this long. Usually I can get it done much sooner than that. So if there's anything I can look at, go back, review the footage, and, do some different tactics, please let me know. I'm not a big ship guy, so maybe I missed something or could have done something differently. And then look, his last reinforcement that he gets to bring in is his Lando, his young Lando. And look at that. I know that's his thing. He gets to go multiple times. But dang if that doesn't hurt, when you're holding on by scraps. I got 5s and I got a half-dead Plo. And I just get multi-attacked. So thankfully got him out. Now I just have that Falcon left. But I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna lose this. Like, there's a real risk to losing this, which that thought never even crossed my mind. So I was able to take down the Falcon, got 51 banners for that. If I would have had another reinforcement, I absolutely would have called it in because I was getting my ass kicked. It was ridiculous. So again, any comments, let me know. if I could have done anything different on them ships. My score was 1896, which is horrible in an efficiency game. That's like dropping a couple battles. So my opponent went after I woke up this morning, and you can see that he had no trouble at all. Put 1926 on the board, so 30-point difference. Nothing I could do there. You know, it is what it is. Hopefully I'll get matched up with some other losers in the next round and stop getting these guys that are like 600k above me with way better relics and mods and whatnot. I'd like to really get back to that where I can actually put down, you know, a decent defense and have some fun, because I like this game mode. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens, and we'll see you guys in the next go-round. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.